How did the Great Leap Forward affect rural China? Have you ever wondered how a single campaign could reshape an entire nation? The Great Leap Forward, initiated by the Chinese Communist Party from 1958 to 1962, aimed to transform rural China through collectivization and industrialization. This ambitious campaign had profound effects on the lives of millions of peasants. At the heart of the Great Leap Forward was the push for mandatory agricultural collectivization. Private farming was abolished, and peasants were organized into large collective units known as communes. In these communes, land, labor, and resources were pooled together. The goal was to boost agricultural productivity and support rural industrial projects. However, those who resisted this change often faced harsh consequences, including social pressure and persecution. The Chinese Communist Party sought to establish strong leadership in rural areas by integrating party members into villages. They educated local leaders and sent work teams to live and work alongside the peasants. This approach aimed to build trust and encourage participation, as many believed these reforms would lead to better futures for their communities. Before the Great Leap Forward, land reforms had already redistributed land from landlords to peasants. This created a sense of responsibility among the peasants, who were now expected to support the new collective system. To further reorganize labor, communal kitchens and brigade teams were created. This allowed women to leave domestic duties and contribute to production. The campaign also aimed to develop rural industry by introducing backyard furnaces. These furnaces melted down farming tools to produce steel. Unfortunately, this effort was largely unsuccessful. It diverted labor away from farming and resulted in poor quality steel. The rush to implement these policies led to many mistakes. Farming tools were destroyed, and farm animals were slaughtered. Agricultural expertise was often ignored in favor of strict adherence to ideology. These disruptions, combined with natural disasters, caused agricultural output to plummet. The consequences were dire. Widespread food shortages and famine ensued, leading to millions of deaths. The inefficiency of communes and the diversion of labor contributed to this national disaster. By 1960, the government began to dismantle the Great Leap Forward. They gradually returned private plots and farming tools to the peasants, recognizing the need for practical expertise over ideological enforcement. From the perspective of the Chinese Communist Party, the Great Leap Forward was an ambitious attempt to accelerate China's socialist transformation. It aimed to mobilize the rural population and abolish feudal structures. While the campaign faced serious challenges, it reflected the party's commitment to reshaping rural society and reducing inequalities. In practical terms, the experience highlighted the importance of balancing ideological goals with technical knowledge and local conditions. It also showed how vital strong party organization and leadership are in mobilizing rural populations for collective projects. Overall, the Great Leap Forward profoundly changed rural China. It restructured agricultural production, altered social relations, and initiated rural industrial efforts, despite the significant hardships and losses it caused. This campaign remains a key chapter in the story of the Chinese Communist Revolution and its efforts to transform society and the economy.